Alright guys, we're bringing you a Skyrim series, Permadeath. And since we have Oblivion and Fallout 4 going on the live streams currently, I wanted to keep Skyrim in the picture. So we're doing this as a series in video format. Right now, we just created the character. We're using Soul Invictus as our Permadeath character for the first one. And right now we're just choosing a birth sign. And I just created a mod myself called Extra Classes and Birth Signs, which gives you extra options here. And the pictures I use are previous characters. Of course, we're going Soul Invictus, who is a champion of Merida. This is Soul Invictus, by the way. This is what he looks like. He's a champion of Merida, so a champion of Merida deals 15% more damage to undead. Restoration is fortified by 20%, and you deal 10% more with one-handed weapons. So this is what we're gonna choose for the champion of Merida. And for the veterans, you guys know where Soul Invictus comes from, right? But for the people who are new, Soul Invictus is essentially a child of Merida, like literally born from Merida. I know that may or may not make sense, but it's make-believe. I can make whatever story I want. But like, pretty much a baby was, the Vigilant of Stendar found this baby and took it in pretty much. So he grew up with the Vigilance, but he's a child of Merida, and he detests corruption. I mean, he will get rid of anything he deems unworthy on the spot. So let's confirm that. Okay, champion of Merida added. We're gonna select class, and if you see the 30 frames here, we're not actually getting 30 frames. I am using lossless scaling. I mean, I get 60 frames in most cases without lossless scaling, but lossless scaling in the really heavy areas, I'm still pushing 60. So we're gonna create a custom class here, and we're gonna select major skill. Our major skill is going to be one-handed, and our minor skill is going to be heavy armor. Our minor skill is going to be restoration. Another minor skill will be Soul Invictus doesn't really use block, but he uses restoration and destruction, and he can only use flame spells when it comes to destruction. Soul, I'm pretty sure that means sun in Greek. So, of course, enchanting was Soul Invictus, and I want to say alteration. So we're going one-handed, heavy armor, restoration, destruction, enchanting, and alteration. So this is Soul Invictus, and when he's in combat, which is pretty cool. Alright, I finally finished setting my MCM settings. So let me explain how Permadeath works, at least on my game. When I die, all my save files get permanently deleted. Like, when I die, it takes me back to the desktop, and all my save files are gone. So this is true Permadeath. And I am also using a mod called Leveled Difficulty, which dynamically changes your level. Well, dynamically changes the level of the game. Like, right now we're starting out at Novice to get the character off the ground, and you guys voted for the mod to change the game's level every 5 levels my character reaches. So right now the game is on Novice, and when I reach level 5, the game will automatically switch to Apprentice. When I reach level 10, the game will switch to Adept, and then Expert, and then so on and so forth. When I reach level 25, the game will be on Legendary difficulty. So that's how that works. Hope that makes sense. So Soul Invictus
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
was raised by the vigilance of Stendar, but is also a child of Merida, literally.
Service to the divines shall bring you glory.
Also want to point out some of the new custom skill tree mods we got. We got Wabberjack. Obviously we won't be using that on this build. We got the new Venomancy. Obviously we won't be using that on this build. We got the new Favor of Nocturnal. Won't be using that. Of course we're using my mod here, Knowledge and Wisdom. A few of these are my mods. We have the new Line and Leer for fishing. Of course we have Merida. We'll be going up this tree. The new Dawnguard tree. I want to dive into that. But yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff. More opportunities to build a character the way you like. Alright, let's go. Alright. So this is my chest. You know what would suck? If that turned out to be a mimic. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, go back. Go back. Alright, we gotta choose a trait. And, I know how traits work, so I'm probably gonna make a mod to add more. But I'm definitely gonna go with Pelino's Wrath. The spirit of the Divine Crusader burns within you. Deal 20% more damage to elven races. Since we're not going to use elven weapons or armors, I kind of want to copy this, but make it undead instead of, or vampires or something. I'll take a look at this ESP and do some extra shenanigans with it. 20% more damage to elven races is gonna come in handy though. So we're gonna go Pelino's Wrath. I don't think there's anything else I can really go for here. Elemental Conduit, that would make a lot of sense. Jack of all spells. Master of novice and prison, 20% strong. But we can negate this though, right? Really, at the beginning of the game, this would be really good. I don't know if there's any way to negate that. I know you can negate it in Lorim at a certain point. You know what? We're gonna go Master of Destiny. I can't use any standing stones. Well, we haven't used any, right? I'm thinking about doing math. Starting out with 3 perk points is good. But I probably won't. I need to do testing on that. Honestly, I think this is the way to go. Just Pilino's Wrath, and we'll continue with that. So the reason why I'm choosing to do a Paladin type is because I got the new mod Celestine, which is now taken down from the Nexus. Luckily, I grabbed the latest update like a day before he decided to take everything down. And he, like, Bad Moon, like, I downloaded that mod. Literally, I downloaded all of his stuff, like, literally a day before. Which is insane luck. Okay, perfect. Alright, so the objective is just not to
Walk
die.
always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
We're not going to do Legacy of the Dragonborn in this build.
What are you doing that for?
We're going to take everything in here pretty much. I mean, if push comes to shove, you know, I'll make my own iron ingots and my own leather. Of course, food you don't really even have to buy because it's everywhere.
The mercy of Stendarr does not extend to Daedra worshippers.
Okay, speaking of that,
I am the keeper of the vigil here in Skyrim. We bring Stendarr's mercy to the innocent. Yes?
I have a Daedra heart. There we go. And they'll sanctify that. That's 500 gold at the start, pretty much. Activate the shrine.
Mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare. Stendarr be with you.
And I did some testing with Celestine, and she's pretty cool. I did one quest with her, the Wolfskull Cave quest, just to see if she was working correctly in my game. Turns out she is. And since I'm not doing Legacy of the Dragonborn, pretty much everything here can be sold off. So if I go to miscellaneous, like this can be sold, and I'm pretty sure that's from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, or the first one, who knows. Okay, let's put on the Ring of Fashion Designer. I wonder, does
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Okay, I'm gonna need some cure disease potions. I hope you don't mind.
The suffering the Daedra
You
cause
guys
will
won't.
not
I'm
go
gonna need this for my
unpunished.
journey. I will release you. These guys are allies, so I will make use of this. I will release you.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
This is serious stuff, guys. Release you. Keeper
The
card set.
suffering the Daedra cause
Would you
will
mind?
not go unpunished.
Would you mind handing me anything from my journey? Alright, thank you. So Invictus is friends with everybody in here, so they don't mind helping him out. They found this child crying by the statue of Merida. Like someone just left it there. And instead of, you know, I don't know, I guess
Wherever
killing
the
it,
Daedra hide,
they-
the Vigil of Stendar will cast them into the light.
took him in.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendar
Even
will
if he
cast
had
them
like
into the
these
light.
eyes and these markings, they decided to take him in. So they know he's different. But they also know he has the most potential and is the strongest to carry out the vigilance will of destroying Daedra. Okay, I think that is it for in here. Alright, we're outside now. Of course, to start out, it only makes sense to go Stendar, and then we'll switch to Merida later.
The suffering the Daedra
we can't
cause
do
will
Merida
not go
yet.
unpunished.
We're gonna take a crossbow. Yes, so Invictus will use a crossbow from time to time. Very rarely, he prefers using a sword and magic.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
I understand. I just need some stuff for the journey.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
Let's do woodcutter's axe. And let's chop a few wood. Chop a few pieces of wood. I think that makes more sense. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna let it go one more time. And that is for very specific reasons there. We're actually gonna go to Riverwood before we do anything. We're gonna put this on for resistance to magic. I'm gonna keep my amulet of Stendar on. I have no reason to take it off. It didn't really draw me a good hand. Sometimes it gives me good stuff in my chest initially, and sometimes not so much. Alright. So first things first, let's try to eat some food and some water. Let's see if my mod is working for the extra, because we chose Champion of Merida, and I'm pretty sure it's working. I tested it before, but you never know sometimes. Absolute test. There we go. The 10% is there. Restoration mod, 35%. Yep. Alright. So my Champion of Merida perk is working. I just wanted to make sure. I can also open up my stat menu from here. I really like this menu. We can open up the MCM, the bestiary, race menu, console, everything. Okay, so first thing is first, we gotta make our way to Stone Hills, which is this way. And then try not to run into anything. Also, I probably should put this here, this here, this here, and then keep this ready to go for right now. Of course, Invictus is going to use sword and magic. But we don't have a decent sword at the moment. I'm gonna try walking, because usually there's like bandit and wolves. So I don't want to be all out of stamina trying to run away, because at some point I'm gonna have to run. Like, there's the bandits. I hope it's not a mage. Yep, it's a mage. Even on novice difficulty, my game is actually pretty tough. Remember, we're only on novice for the first 5 levels, so. Then my game will automatically change levels. Once we reach level 5, it's just gonna get tough. Okay, Stone Hills. Made it in one piece. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of alchemy this time around. It's been a while since I've done any character that's done alchemy. So let me grab all this stuff. We're gonna need everything possible to survive. Yep, that's what usually happens when you, with these first-person animation mods, when you pick stuff up too fast. Alright, so we came in here because I do know where certain museum items are.
You a wizard
And
or
certain
something?
museum items are worth a ton. Plus free pickaxe and a free heavy armor.
Oh my word.
Look.
I'm worried about my daughter.
Huh, I made it first.
You lost?
Okay, well, these two are taken,
Magic is nothing but trouble.
so that means time to leave. Alright, so Stone Hills does have a carriage in my game, so we took the carriage to Riverwood. And first things first, when we're in Riverwood, is discover all the locations for more XP. And we're probably going to avoid combat for quite a while. Because in my testing, I died. I did a test permadeath save before playing this. I made it to level 9, died by an arrow on Apprentice. One shot. So that should tell you all you need to know about my game. We can still get, as the kids nowadays say, cooked. We can still get cooked. Okay, like I said, I do know where some museum items are. So there's some pretty expensive stuff that's gonna help my journey. What in the world? That's not what I said to do. Go to value, set this to sell. So 6,000, 3,000. Now our speech skill isn't that high, so I don't want to sell them too early on. I do know this is here. Good, 950 gold. Sell this. Tomahawk. I will sell the iron gauntlets, because with static skill leveling, that enchantment is pretty much useless. But it just gave me an idea for another birth sign. I'm gonna update it. I'm gonna make a scholar birth sign. One that gains experience faster. Okay, so there's another thing over here, but there's a level 30 boss in front of the standing stones. And I do know for a fact there's a marker here for 10 more XP. Should be. There we go.
Anything you need?
Okay, we're just gonna grab all of this stuff. Here we go again, guys. Top tier gameplay of me picking flowers. Alright, with that being said, we're gonna go to Whiterun by walking there. That way we can kill some wolves along the way. Maybe some elks. Nice. If I can get as much leather as possible, that would be nice. Alright, here we go. Wolves. I have no spells to use right now. But I do know with this build, I'm going to not put any points in the stamina. Usually in restoration builds, especially paladin builds like this, I don't put any points in the stamina. I don't need to. And you'll see why I won't need to. Let's grab these butterflies if I can. Sometimes they're tricky to get. I need somebody to make a bestiary mod for these butterflies. Let's catch a bee. That should give me something. There's bees everywhere. I think this is the location here, right? Is it? I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. White River. So that should automatically be close to a level up. Yarn roots. I think alchemy is just gonna be one of those skills I'm gonna have to gradually get up on at a later point, but having the ingredients ready to go.
Farkas, you ever think about what we'd do if we weren't companions?
My mind can barely fathom a life without battling beasts and sharing mead with you lot.
Ha, you're right. I can't picture us doing anything else but hunting and causing mayhem.
Maybe we could open a tavern sometime.
The companions, well, now we have the mod called Bad Moon, which is a mod by Cractian, who of course deleted all of his stuff as I said earlier. And we're gonna infiltrate the companions, act like we're a part of their crew, and then join the Silver Hand with this playthrough. Joining the Silver Hand is gonna be amazing. I haven't done it yet. And the crazy thing is, Oblivion mods can be backported. Some of them can. There's already starting to be mods for it. The original creation kit even works, or creation engine, whatever they call it, for Oblivion. Xedit works too. Like they just all they did was slap Unreal Engine onto Gamebryo. So in theory, it should be easily moddable.
We'll pay
They're already
whatever
starting to figure it
takes,
out.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
You just can't fill an order that
Okay, I
size
usually
on
don't
my own.
pick flowers in
Why don't you
town
swallow that stubborn pride
because it
of
makes the
yours
towns
and
look
ask
really
Norman
good.
Greymane for help?
I used to back in the day, but I
I'd
don't
sooner
do
bet
that
my
as
knee
much
to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
anymore.
Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job. But don't expect a miracle.
You guys know how to start any permanent build is to deliver letters
Staying out of trouble, kinsman.
to level up.
Where my bread
Okay,
is
first thing is first.
long winter.
Shrine of
I
Talos.
breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine.
Get up here.
For you, Red Legions, for I love you.
Any pointers on my
Greymane.
sword and shield technique?
Take this.
Seriously, Rhea? Swing that blade
Take
like a blind
this.
man. Try moving your feet for once. Alright, no need to be so snarky.
Spicy
Just
cheese.
stating the obvious. Keep
Just
practicing.
take-
Maybe you'll catch up someday.
Okay, let's make our way down. I just took one on accident,
We are the
but it was
children
an
of
obscure
Mind
one.
if I join you?
Talos is the true god of man.
Need something?
Flesh.
Okay,
I
first
know
things
you-
I
first.
mostly deal with
Start with
credit.
this.
But we can't afford
Been
it.
too long since we've
It
had a
took
good
me
bandit
weeks to
raid.
find that thieves' den. I can't stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
To our end.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
With
I
man,
just need to hire one, maybe two good men.
can barely
You won't
tolerate
starve.
our presence on
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Elves take your homes, your businesses,
Saphir!
your children,
Wait,
your very lives.
Okay.
Hello, friend.
What were you two arguing about?
My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
I'll hope you find it.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. All right, then.
Okay, second thing is second, as we always do this.
I I
You
don't
guys
have
know
any
me.
money.
I always
You
help
better give me
Lars
5 septims right now, or I'm gonna bloody...
Battleborn out.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Brave. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Okay. I understand, Lars. I just need you to move. Okay, he finally moved slightly, so now I can talk to him.
My friend Alava? Yes. Braith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Braith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you 2. My whole life savings. 2 septims.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, I'm 2 septims richer, so let's do convince Brave. Turn that off. Where did she go? Okay.
What are you looking at?
Need to stop bullying Lars.
Why?
You mess with him, you mess with me.
Okay, I'll leave him alone. I was just kidding around. Besides, if he'd only kiss me, I wouldn't have to beat him up all the time.
Okay.
You done?
Well, now with that done, Lars' Battleborn house becomes accessible to use. I don't think they'll let me in right now unless he's in there.
Is someone there?
It's me.
Of course.
Okay, luckily he was home. I just did his quest, so he considers me a friend, so he'll automatically let me in. And with that, we grab all the stuff in here.
Oh, wow. That was just sitting there? I wish I found it first.
What do you mean it's in your house? Skyrim. You gotta love it. Honestly, you never know when people are gonna need garlic. Or potatoes. Take the rolls of paper. Two-handed, this will come in handy. This will get me a bestiary slot. I did not mean to take the fine boots, but whatever. Let me mark the fine boots for sale. When it comes to books, I'm gonna get a spell called Arcane Knowledge from Tolthir. And we'll just read books that way. Make sure I grab this up here. Right, downstairs I believe. Oh, I thought it was cleaned out.
Hey there.
Sweet roll. Did not mean to take that either. Doesn't matter. Everything weighs 0 in my game except for weapons and armor, so I still get over encumbered. Never seen better gameplay than the premium and exclusive content.
Let's hear it.
Okay. That's clear. You never know when somebody's gonna need alto wine as well. Like if I do favors for people. Saber cat figurine. Make sure we can sell that off. No legacy means free money pretty much for stuff you find. Okay. Think that is done. Alright, with that done, what am I sitting at right now? 528 and 325 for experience. Hall of the Dead is the next place. Only reason I'm going in here, I don't want to do the quest in here. One, there's ghosts and stuff in there. They'll kill me. But there's 2 level 100 boss necromancers in there as well. There used to be 1, I added another. Oblivion Dagger. We're actually, stuff like this we're gonna take and destroy at a smelter. So let's go do that now. And also create our first sword. Let's also grab some letters. Mixed water mill, that's probably way out of the way. Solitude, Riverwood, Solitude. That I will do. Alright, still got 30 minutes in game time until everything's closed. In theory, I should be able to do this. So, Oblivion Dagger, it's from Oblivion. We'll destroy it. And I think the funny, ironic thing is that this character is actually Daedric, even though he hates Daedra. That's the irony of the character, is he himself is unrighteous for being Daedra at all, you know. All the ingots. Get rid of the steel dagger. Okay, 740. Let's do the rest here. I'm also gonna make my own spells. Like I know a combination of a spell
Got a
that's
full
really
stock
good.
of potions and alchemy reagents.
Alright, Arcadia.
Welcome to my alchemy shop, Arcadia's Cauldron. Hold on. Oh dear, your skin's as pale as the snow. How do you feel?
I'll manage. I'm a Nord.
All right, no need to get snippy. Maybe a hardy Nord like you doesn't need a cure-all, huh? I sell tonics, salves, poultices, potions, and alchemy reagents. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. What about an invisibility potion?
I'm here for the delivery job you posted.
Of course.
I'm here for the other delivery job you posted.
Of course.
And this is the fastest
Come
way
back anytime if you need a remedy.
to make money. Look at those eyes. Wait until I can't wait.
And I'll be happy to serve you.
I really want to build this character up to the point where we beat everything, but once we get to level 25, I'm gonna have to start being careful. But I should be pretty strong by then. I can't wait until we get.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask.
Divine Smite. I need to beat Brick Dawn. Once we get Divine Smite, it's a wrap. I usually pause when I save, but I figured it's alright. Okay, next thing is there's still one more. Like the 18th, the 20th. Collect Fiona's letter. Is that outside? Oh, it's up here. See, I should go to Riverwood now, which is what I'm gonna do. There's Electra.
Yes.
I thought I turned the location tracker off. I literally turned that off earlier. I think I did it on camera too. I don't know how that. Then again, could be wrong. Okay. Next thing is next. We gotta go way up here. Oh, they're inside. Okay, I can't do that. The proper thing to do would actually become friends with somebody in here and then get all the silver. But I wanna save that for later. Alright, so we're gonna head to Riverwood real quick. And then sleep there. Okay, we're here in Riverwood. Go in here real quick. Deliver the letter. The other letter, I got more time. This one is only a day. And I don't want to mess it up.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch.
What do you need?
Did you hear me?
Alright. If I do this quest in here in the Riverwood Trader, I'll be able to sleep for free. Plus, I think you'll pay me a little bit.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
Plus,
no
access to free stuff
no
again.
Theatrics, no thief chasing.
Once I become friends.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open.
What happened here?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Okay. I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
What are you doing? Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Alright, let's go out here and do the guide.
What are you doing that for?
Wait, or... Are you going outside?
Hey! Watch it!
Yep, just Skyrim being Skyrim. Nothing to it. Alright, let's get this over with.
We have to go through... Have you got rocks in your head?
Nope, just trying to skip this part really quick.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else. I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden...
Any day now. I wish I just walked to the spot. They walk so slow.
This is the bridge out of town. The path...
We're still going?
Hey, get out of my face!
Are we finished? Okay, she's finished. Alright. First things first, let's create a sword. This is usually a really good starter sword. Usually my starter sword on a paladin build. Alright, let me help clean this up.
Watch what you're... Show those thieves not to steal. We could always use help. Of course.
Only took 6 hours. That's everything.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Take a look.
I don't know why you would give me a ragged cap. Take that back. Gold earrings. Alright, let's take what we need from here. He has decent stuff on him too, let me see.
The sooner you... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
He's got one treasure.
All right then.
Ectoplasm is take.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
Yep. Of course, clay. I don't think I'm gonna need clay right now. Rolls of paper.
Be careful!
Sorry. Okay, let's go up here real quick. No, I did not want to open Skyrim. I wanted to go to sleep in here. Some money I don't gotta spend. Okay, let's sleep. And this is how we level up in my game. So, sleep a good 8 hours. Let's just go ahead and get that to 20. That to 18. 19, I guess. And we'll go health first. We're gonna hold that perk and we're gonna dive into custom skills. Okay, we're gonna open up. I can use this stuff while wearing the Amulet of Stendar, so. Take those 3 for right now. Take archetype. We'll improve our health some more by 15. I got past Destiny on accident. Take this to unlock that tree. So many custom skills, it's ridiculous. Here we go. Unlock this tree. And then finally, last but not least, do the path of the priest. And that just rhymed. Path of the priest is somewhere down here. Here it is. It's like way at the bottom. Take 25% less damage from Daedra and Undead. There we go. And that's what our character is looking like right now. We haven't spent one perk in the actual perk menu yet. Let's get ready for next time, and we're gonna get ready to end this. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. We are currently level 2, 3 more levels before the game switches to Apprentice. And we'll see if we can keep on surviving. Next episode we'll be delivering a lot of letters. We'll see you in the next one.